Yo, 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 yo. Ready to get ugly. G. What it is, nigga? Ready to get ugly out this motherfucker. Yo, so niggas niggas gonna keep letting Gucci play in niggas' face, huh? What's up? What it is? Man, it's ready to rain like a motherfucker out here. That fucking tooth just started hurting. Yeah, it's ready to rain like a bitch. Hold up real quick. Damn, yo. One and only. What it is, nigga. Ready to go in the shot. It's ready to get ugly out here. Good thing I ain't got no calls. Yo, so Gucci put out another song. Still want some gangster shit. And niggas keep giving them passes. That shit crazy. Gucci dropped a song with Rick Ross. Talking about here, never snitch, here, never tell. What up, y'all? Check him out, phone. But yo, so did y'all heard Gucci new song with Rick Ross? Anybody heard that?
I took a oath when I was young, said I would never tell. A big fish in a small pond, I'm a killer whale. Ain't nobody in your clique say cause you dissing me. I want the money, but these niggas want publicity. I used to pour a half a pint and a 2 liter. I just spent like 2 million on a 2-seater. I took a winner off to chill my money hibernate. Talk to my lawyer, it's $1 billion casino. My stones ain't from the lab. I'm killing all you crabs. I'm getting A-Rap money, no cap in my rap. I wipe my ass with money, trick catch like it's toilet tissue. Killers with me, they can't wait to make your mama miss you. Big fish, big fish, big fish.
That's a little odd. Killers with him. He took an oath that he'd never tell. He broke that oath. That nigga broke the shit out of that oath. I wonder if that went through his mind, yo, and after the Pooh Shiesty situation. That motherfucking 2 started hurt, man. I can't even get a fucking sentence out. Yo, did y'all see this? Look at this shit right here. Yo, this guy right here is running for the
and then when
he running for he trying to run to be a Democrat. Check yo out.
Community, like we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom. And if they want me to use the men's room, I will, but I don't want to be assaulted.
That is a message of inspiration that all Americans can get behind. You may be asking what qualifications Ashley has to be senator.
Oh, I ran for office several times. Didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. And then I suppose my transparency, I wouldn't lie to the people, and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like,
no, it ain't a joke.
Smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE.
What would Ashley do about the massive national debt?
Cutting spending, looking for waste, fraud, and abuse. That's the best way to cut the spending. A lot of money's being paid to like for the reflecting pool. We paid that contract to redo the reflecting pool, and it didn't fix the problem. It still has algae growing in it. Anybody who knows a pool knows that that's going to grow if you're not properly filtering the water.
That I'm going to jump in because that is a microscopic amount of money compared to what the federal budget is.
When a bill gets passed, sometimes they tack on extra incentives to get senators to vote on these bills. I believe they called it pork bellying. By cutting out the pork bellying from all the bills, I'm sure that would save a lot of money as well. But
thoughts on the Second Amendment?
If you're a danger to society, you shouldn't have a gun. I'm sorry about that. Like, these shootings are happening almost every day. When you hear about it on the news, like, it's like, why is this happening? As a nation, we shouldn't allow dangerous people to own guns.
How about ending corruption?
Setting term limits for the Supreme Court. I believe that, like, that's one way to weed out the corruption. Like, these candidates are becoming, and judges are becoming complacent, and they're just doing what corporations want. And I think that's the biggest issue, is corporations run this company. It's not like individuals, and it's not our senators running it. Corporations call them up in the middle of the night, tell them what to do. That's what happened with the ACA. Bet you the airlines, they were angry that their airlines were getting shut down.
Yo, this shit crazy, yo.
That's one of the reasons why I think going after the corruption, getting out of our politics is the best way to handle it.
Democrats, if you do not vote for this person, it is clear you are transphobic.
What's going on in this country is not right with the immigration, and then with the trans community. Like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom. And if they want me to use the men's room, I will. But I don't want to be assaulted.
Hey, yo, this shit get out of control. And for people that think it's a joke, right? Hold on, let me show you. That shit definitely ain't no joke. Hold on. Here we go, right here. So he's running for Congress in Maine. Or
Biggest thing
she,
I'd like
I don't
to
know.
get across is that we need unity. Whoever wins this nomination, we need to show up at the polls, we need to vote for them, and we need to make sure they win no matter what, because what's going on in this country is not right. With the immigration and immigrants being targeted, they're being rounded up like animals. It's not acceptable to allow this to go on in our streets. And then with the trans community, like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom. Bruh. And if they want me to use the men's room, I will, but I don't want to be assaulted.
By who?
and as far as like this,
What the hell is going on?
A few moments later.
Actually, what qualifications do you have to serve in the U.S. Senate?
Oh, I ran for office several times. Didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. And then I suppose my transparency, I wouldn't lie to the people, and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like, I wouldn't lie to the people. And
Yo, the man said, what qualifies you? He said, I write my own books. Yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, they be living in the fucking Twilight Zone, man.
Maybe you're lying to yourself. You ever think about that?
we get lied to smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE, pretending like these victims did something wrong. It's unacceptable. And I suppose the biggest thing is, like, I'm just an angry citizen now, and if I got elected, I'd be an angry senator, and I think that would probably be their worst nightmare.
I got you some ice cream.
Hey, what the fuck is going on in the world? Yo, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. That's all I can say is I don't know, man. Sleep to yo, man. You know? Hope his bid for election is everything he dreamed of or she dreamed of. I don't know what the, you know. That's the world we're living in. Yeah, but yo, why are people giving Gucci Mane a pass, yo? I'm starting not to understand none of this shit no more, man. Like, man, what it do? Like, yo, it's crazy that people even got to debate, you know, this shit with Gucci. Like, I was watching Urban Politicians live a couple days ago, and people was really in the comments going at him for saying, bro, if you rapping gangster, and you ain't living it, especially at 40 plus. At 40, yo, that nigga 40 something, yo, 48, yo. Obviously, yo, you ain't on. Boosie need to move past it. To be honest, like obviously you not on that shit no more, yo. Switch it up, bro. Talk about investing, you know. Talk about your current life. Like we don't want to hear what you did 20 years ago, yo. All that shit is non and void. You told. Move forward, man. That's. I want to hear about some stocks and bonds or something. Like, I don't want to hear no Gucci talking about no snitching and I got killers in the back. Obviously, those killers ain't killing shit. You know, they in retirement. You know, they ain't had a job in years. You feel me? So why the fuck you still rapping that shit, bro? Obviously you not on it. You told it is what it is. Stop talking that shit, bro. Like, we let these guys, him and Bun B, included. Mary. I'm trying to text me. I'm on live. Where you at? Damn, I don't. Yeah, it just be seeming like it be seeming like yo certain it's things that should be like easy concepts. What's up, bro? Yeah, it's like easy concepts. Yo, you 40 plus, you done made all this money, yo, pushing robbery and kicking in doors and no snitching. Then you become a victim of it, yo. You should be like everybody. Like it shouldn't be not one person giving Gucci Man no pass, yo. I don't understand it. I don't, yo. Everybody should be on one accord. Like, nah, yo, Gucci, you dead wrong, yo. You dead wrong. It should be no passes, especially for rappers, man. Like, I think rappers need to be held accountable more than probably anybody. Just because of the influence that they got, man. Like, you gotta hold them people accountable, man. Can't get them no pass, yo. That man told, man. Talked all that gangster shit for years. Had niggas following him. Y'all ain't hear what Honeycomb Brazy said? Listen to Honeycomb Brazy. And people might feel a way about y'all, but listen to what he said on Say Cheese. I agree with him 100%. Listen to him. It is a young man's game.
Go out. But if I crazy, man, what you got to...
So look, the Pooh Shiesty video leaked earlier in the week of him allegedly kidnapping Gucci.
They put him in here.
Seen that? What did you think?
They put a smoke on. Put a smoke the whole room. Even if they're holding the camera, put a guy smoke too for holding the camera. Crazy, man. What you got the camera? Everybody get smoked right here. But now it's some real shit. I be tripping on Gucci because, like, when I look up to it, it hurt my heart. But right now,
Yo, Waka Flocka is showing a lot, is showing maturity, y'all. Salute to Waka Flocka, y'all. Like, those are the guys I respect, y'all. I don't respect the street guy that turn 40, 50 and tell. And now I ain't no longer the streets. But then you want to still rap streets. I cannot respect that, man. Salute the Waka Flocka, man, for leaving out the same way he came in. You heard me? That's how it's supposed to be. You supposed to leave out the same way you came in, yo. You leave out gracefully. You know? You leave out with integrity. You leave out with morals. You can't rap for 30 years this gangster shit and then become a victim and then tell and then still be viewed as an honorable person, yo. Like, I don't understand how is it that, like, that's a simple concept. That's simple. That's simple, yo. Like, the man told. He told. Like, people just need to accept if you still want to listen to him, salute to you. But to sit back and be delusional about it and then not hold that man accountable for them lyrics, that's just wild to me, yo. And I don't understand that way of thinking. I don't. And that's not growth. That's not maturity, yo. Maturity is Waka Flocka. You know what I mean? Realizing that, yo, before something happened to you, realizing that, yo, I ain't on that line. I ain't pushing that line no more. I got investments. I'm a millionaire. My family is straight. We situated. I'm good. You feel me? Now I'm going to fall back. I respect those guys, man. Like, I don't believe that you can rap gangster or be a gangster for 30 years, then snitch, and you be deemed a civilian. No, yo, you just a snitch. I think the civilian title should be reserved for street guys. You know, I ain't talking about just regular civilians. If you ain't never was in the streets, that's great. But I'm talking about street guys that made it out, that made it to the other side, and are now civilians. It should be reserved just for them. Not street guys that told. You know what I mean? Not rappers that rap gangster all the way up until some gangster shit happened and then told. Nah, yo, you not no civilian, bro. You just a snitching ass nigga, bro. Yeah, you ain't no excuses, Hartmo. You already know Hartmo from Atlanta.
Like, they be like 6ix9ine a rap. Oh, 6ix9ine tell it. You don't hear me saying about 6ix9ine. Cause I ain't never look up to no 6ix9ine. I never looked at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't my partner to be tripping out. But they used to call me Gucci Man in Mobile. I got Gucci flows. They were my nigga. I love Gucci. So it break my heart when a nigga like, if Boosie do that right now, nigga, I'm gonna go crazy on Boosie. Cause why you the reason a nigga will, why you just don't do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, why Boosie don't be there, but like, my big homeboys at my hood, that's why I go for my daddy like that. My daddy, nigga, you broke my heart. You end up with the nigga that killed my grandma and granddaddy. You acting like you can't even see this. You see what I'm saying? That shit break my heart. That's why I go for my daddy, like Gucci.
That's true too, yo. It's hard to really, like, depending on how deep involved you was, it's hard to really like completely be a fucking civilian because you're right. It ain't nothing but a switch. You know, you can be on some civilian shit and then something happen and next thing you know, you right back in it. And the mind frame don't never really change, you know. It's just like you just masking it. You know what I mean? It don't take nothing to bring a motherfucker back. And I ain't talking about even bringing violence. Gucci went wrong by getting the police involved, yo. Like, he ain't have to do nothing, yo. He didn't have to retaliate. Niggas would, yo, if Gucci would've just got robbed and we heard about it and nobody went to jail, yo, I don't think he would have been getting this much backlash, yo. Niggas wouldn't been saying, yo, Gucci a bitch. I'm telling you, yo, niggas wouldn't have been saying that. Not niggas that know better. Now, you probably got a few, you know, y'all know the guys that ain't really involved. They just got an opinion. Now, those people probably would have been like that. But anybody that really been outside, yo, and really, I'm talking about from whatever age they started to their 30s and 40s and, you know, 50s and so on and so forth, they'd have been like, yo, he took a L, man. Karma, yo. Yeah, man. It happens. Everybody get robbed, yo.
You see what I'm saying? That shit break my heart. That's why I go up for my daddy, like Gucci. Like, I look up to him, I'm gonna go out. But if I never looked up to a nigga, I don't give a what you do. You can tell on everybody, you ain't my role model. You see what I'm saying? You ain't my idol, bro. I don't look up to you. I don't give a what you do. But like, I look up to that shit, hurt a nigga. That shit with a bro. If I bump YB every day. I bump YF and Lucy. You feel me? Them the only two niggas I was bumping at one time because I feel like them the two really in the game at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And I bumped that Durk, but I ain't listening to Durk in a minute though. I listen to all the old shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I listen to all the old shit. Viral moment, everything you can think about, listen to, bro. I'm just
exactly, Hot Mo. He could have took his lick and fought the contract in court. That's what he could have did, y'all. Like I'm not making no excuses for no rappers, y'all. I can't do it, y'all. They too influential. They got way too much people following behind their lyrics and living and dying by their lyrics for them to do the shit that they doing, yo. And nah, yo, that's not cool, yo. This is why, yo, the black community is so taken advantage of, yo, cause we don't hold people accountable. Like I've been told y'all, man, once a person choose their side, we supposed to make them stay there, man. You got people like Stephen A. Smith who just flip-flop continuously. And others, I mean, just flip-flop continuously. And we still watch them, still support them. Charleston White is the motherfucking flip-flop king. You heard me? It's still people in the comments like, yo, I'm saying, yo, but you missing the message. Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas slow? Like, it be crazy, yo. And people notices this. You know, the people that's pressing the buttons, they notice this. They see what's going on. They like, man, these motherfuckers ain't never gonna get it right. They gonna be slow to the day they die off. King Yella went on a whole rant about his son being locked up. 2 days later, he broke. What was the rant? His son locked up, he broke, and he on cocaine. 2 days later, an interview pops up. And we not even smart enough to correlate the fake crash out to the interview. It's people in the comments like, yo, at least he admitting it. What the fuck? Are we stupid as shit? Yeah, that shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, yo. Then look, he ain't stopped there. After the interview, he did a video saying, yo, I can't never work a 9-to-5 job. Then after that, he went to 607 Up, had a fake fight because 607 Up was questioning him about his son. Then after that, and yo, people don't realize all this is fake. Then after that, he posted a video at the bail bondman office. Like he really bailed his son out. Then after that, he working a 9-to-5 job. And people is not smart enough to realize, yo, all of this is a play. These guys should be fucking actors, man. Get off of YouTube, man. Stop tricking people. If you wanna be in a play, yo, go join a fucking opera or something. Like Tyler Perry does great films. I mean, no, he don't. But Tyler Perry is hiring. You know what I mean? Lee Daniels is hiring, yo. Like, yo, these motherfucking movie companies, motion pictures, yo, they looking for talent, man. They looking for talent, yo. Go do that shit, yo. But to be online, cause it's like it's so much more to worry about that's real issues that's going on that we could talk about. But they flood the algorithm with these guys running fake plays. Why they getting paid and we just getting dumber. Now King Yella working a 9-to-5 job. After he just said I never worked. Now he working. And people like, damn, yo, that's what's up, yo, at least, yo, that's some real man shit. I'm just talking about some of the comments I read. Man, some real man shit, yo. It takes a real man to recognize. Stupid. Oh my gosh, man. That shit is sad, yo. That shit is sad, man. For real.
Moment, everything you can think about, listen to, bro. I'm just a real say. I'm a real nigga. I don't pick sides, but when I get with a I'm with a nigga. You remember that? Like, I feel like y'all niggas ain't getting with me. So what the fuck is just be sitting in the middle of the road that looking crazy while everybody running? Nah, I'm finna get with me some people and they with me and I'm gonna pop it with them. I never going against them. And you gonna see like, oh, that boy with that shit for life.
I know, yo, and G, and for real though, like that's it make you like, damn, yo, like it's like I'm fighting an uphill battle over this bitch. It's like it ain't even no point of even, cause all it's doing is hurting my channel. It's like, if people want to be preyed and manipulated on and tricked and lied to, then yo, salute to y'all, yo. That ain't really my thing. You know, there's way too much real shit going on for me to be intrigued off a lie. To flood my mind with nonsense and garbage. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you something. So the dude, comedian dude, Omar Terrell, he did a hell of a video yesterday. Look at this. Salute to yo, man, because I've been telling y'all about this baddies culture and what is it doing to the black community for like 3-4 years now. And it's like a simple concept again. The role that media plays in public perception. The role that media plays in how we're treated, how we're viewed. People still don't. It's like they gotta know. But since people like it, they make excuses for it. Yeah, I'm not making excuses for nonsense, even if I like it. I'm not gonna make no excuses for it. Like the Young Miami song. People made excuses for that. I'm saying, let her get her money. Like, what you mean, let her get her money? You got kids singing this shit. The fuck is you talking about? Like, y'all don't realize how it go from a song to now it's in your mind, and now you really moving like this. It's really materializing into real life. But look at this.
And the data is in, the results are in. We have made a gruesome discovery, good people. Research is showing that there's currently an epidemic of overly aggressive and violent behaving women in today's America. People are saying that this is the new psyop. For decades, it's been acknowledged that media has pushed different narratives and different agendas. My question is, are women noticing the pattern? Can we acknowledge that there is nothing positive that comes from dysfunctional behavior? Can we acknowledge that toxicity does not get us ahead in life? Can we understand that this baddies culture hinders us from relationships with both male and female parts? It's to a point where this is no longer entertainment, but a detriment to our society. Can we acknowledge that young black men and young black women are the largest group of subscribers of this content? Can we acknowledge that this type of content is not just entertainment, but also has negative influence, and the type of people that are watching this content will make this type of culture a part of their own identity? Good people, can we all agree that we have made a mistake by embracing this culture? Good people, can we all agree that this is not the type of behavior that we are supposed to be exhibiting amongst one another? I'd like to ask you, black people, where is the reward? As a people, I'd like to know where we benefit in this culture. Can we come to agreement that what we see, what we hear, what we watch has a direct impact on how we behave? Not only how we behave, but how we even perceive and think about one another. This new epidemic of hyper-conflict, hyper-combative, hyper-violent behavior, I'm not feeling it. Spoken from the soul of a black man in America, I believe we lost our minds. We're losing a good fight. We have allowed the enemy to infiltrate us. We have made money our gods and attention our new currency. So the big question that I'd like to ask all of you viewing this video, all of you watching at home, are we too far gone? Can we fix this? Because we are all on this ship together, whether you like it or not. And it's about to sink. And if it sinks, we're all going to go down together. We can keep putting band-aids over it. We can keep acting like it's not that serious, but we all know it is.
Yo, this shit is sickening, yo. Like, this is not us, yo. Like, why are we allowing these people to control and dictate how we are viewed? Yo, we got, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we seriously allowed social media to get away from us. We let it get away from us, yo. We allowed the same people that infiltrated hip hop to infiltrate social media. Like we could have did great things with social media, man. We still can, maybe. You feel me? But we allowed these people to get in and start paying these motherfuckers to sell out. And they're not just selling out. You know, they're selling us. They're selling us, man. They're selling our image. They're selling our integrity. They're selling our morals. That's what selling out is. That's what it is, yo. They're selling our image, man. And we're hurting. And they getting rich. That's why I said black sellouts is the worst thing to ever happen to the black community. It's the worst thing that ever happened to the community, man. The sellout. It's too many people willing to take a bag to make their own people. Yo, somebody commented on a fake page to me a couple days ago. And it was about selling out. And the motherfucker told me, yo, you should do it. You know, your family will be taken care of the rest of your life. I said, yo, I died first, bro. Fuck is you talking about, man? I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. I die before I sell my people image. Fuck no, man. Can't do that. It's against anything I stand for. And man, my mother would be looking at me crazy, man. My family, like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's up with people, y'all. Like, I can't do it. I won't do it. But I just be wanting people to realize that, yo, this is really what's going on. I warned people about baddies and the whole culture of baddies probably 2-3 years ago, man. Two, 3 years ago, I was telling people, man, hey, pay attention to what's going on. Then you got Lemmy, who is a fucking plant, for one. His father is a fucking Israeli pastor or something. You feel me? And he ain't never even lived this lifestyle at all. He's not from environments where the things that he's presenting to the world is even prevalent. So it's like, yo, what's the connection? Like, I can even understand it if that's how you was raised. This is what you're from this environment where things like this happens on the regular. But you ain't. You ain't. It's similar to, remember the marijuana industry took off and they was excluding black people as growers? But black people have been disproportionately the ones affected by marijuana laws. Black people went to prison the most behind marijuana. Like, the whole marijuana thing affected black people the most, but for some reason they excluded us when it came down to the growing process. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not from this lifestyle. Great kid, grew up probably 9 bathrooms, 20 rooms, who knows? I'm just saying, the man grew, you can look at his life, you can look at his family, the man grew up, ain't having to worry about a meal. But you the guy that shows the worst of the black community to the world. I would at least respect it if that's how you grew up and that's what you was involved in and that's how you lived, and I would respect it more then. We did, yo. We did, yo. We said black. We said pride, yo, just by being black, yo. Like, we cared about how we was viewed, yo. We cared about, like, yo, I remember the first time I started seeing girls, like, come outside with their whole ass out. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I seen it on social media first, but I just thought, that was some social media shit. Like, I never knew. And this was recently, maybe like 2 years ago when I started coming back outside. I'm like, dang, yo, they really going to clubs like this? Like, literally, going to clubs and their whole ass out. I seen a girl walking through the mall like that. Mall predominantly white. It's only probably a few black people in that bitch. Her and her boyfriend. It's like, damn, bro. Like, why the fuck you ain't make her put no clothes on, my nigga? Like, you let your girl walk out like that and you ain't say nothing? Like, you cool? Out this bitch looking fucking crazy. Out here looking crazy. Man, it's just so much going on, y'all. And it's like, we allow sellouts to dictate or decide what direction we're headed as a community, y'all. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Like, it has to be some type of resolve. Like, what's the end game? Like, are we just gonna keep allowing this shit to go on, yo? Like, we ain't never gonna stop it. And I don't think we is, man, because we don't have no organic speakers, man. That's why the guy, what's the guy name that was running the FBI? That's why J. Edgar Hoover said, yo, there'll never be another black messiah, man. If it's ever gonna be a black voice that capture the attentions of millions, it's gonna be somebody that we created. And that's what we're dealing with today. That's what we're dealing with, yo. That's why I be saying things like, yo, your favorite blogger and podcaster, he might be working with the government. Might be. All you gotta do is look at the message. Some of them working, some of them just selling out because it's a lane for it. But I look at all them niggas like they the police. No matter what you doing it for, you shouldn't be doing it at all. But Durk case. I don't think Lord Durk is gonna get charged in Chicago. So a couple days ago we covered Durk. And I told y'all, yo, when that third superseding indictment came down, I was scared for him. I ain't gonna lie. I say, sure, he gonna have a hard time beating this. And I think the judge seen what the federal government was doing and he nipped it in the bud. They was trying to use that Chicago case to indict him in California. And the judge stopped it. It's due to the judge, man. But I don't think they're gonna prosecute that Chicago case. I don't. Because I don't think they got a case in Chicago. And that's why when I was covering it, I was saying things like, yo, it's not about the particulars and the details of any of these things. It's just on some shit like, his name is involved in this, name is involved in this, name is involved in this, he's guilty. That's how they was going to try to do him, yo, and they get away with that shit daily to black males. That's how I seen it a mile away. Because that's what they always do when they ain't got no real case. They just lump a whole bunch of shit together and just try to convict you based off of, not evidence, but based off of rumors. Like, they try to convict that man based off of rumors, man. And innuendos. You know what I mean? Circumstantial. Basically, like, there's no way this man's name is connected to 5 different crimes and he didn't commit this. And, yo, they get guilty verdicts based off of that all the time. No evidence. Nothing of substance. No smoking gun. No credible witness. No nothing. And they convict people and sentence people to life in prison for that shit, man. It's fucked up. But you got the kid in Texas, the little white kid in Texas who, his homeboy and him, they went to the bridge to go swimming. The little black kid end up dying, drowning. And they fucking took his clothes and deleted shit out of his phone and, you know, just staged the whole event. And they charged him with motherfucking, he ain't get charged with, what they charged yo with? Obstruction of justice. Well, it have to be a crime for him to obstruct justice. Like, it has to be like an underlying crime. Like, you know, a crime that carries some real time for him to obstruct justice. Like, how the fuck you just charge him with obstruction of justice without no big boy charge on top of it? But that's what they do to them white people, yo. Meanwhile, they throw the book at ours and we be fucking closing the bitch. That's why I fight so hard against the federal government, yo, whenever they come down with an indictment. especially if they don't got no real evidence. We gotta stop letting them, we gotta stop letting the system hang ours, but release theirs. Gotta stop allowing that shit, man. For real. Yeah, that's what they tried to do. Man, appreciate it, Iron. People do think Charleston White smart. They still think he got a message, bro. That man has showed us time and time again that I'm here to make money. I ain't got no message. I ain't none of that. I'm here to monetize. And it's still people be like, I'm saying no, yo, but listen to what he really saying. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Nothing. You talking about, hey, I'm listening. And I ain't hear a goddamn thing of substance. Fuck you heard, nigga. Fuck you. It's crazy. I don't know, yo. I just wanted to tap in with y'all for real. I fuck around and try to go live again. No, we ain't been live in like 2 days. There's so much more to talk about. Did y'all know that it was missing girls in Delaware, missing black girls, and it's not garnering any media attention? Did y'all know that? So, my man, Heart of the City, he did a video.
That actually turned him on.
He be doing like hood vlogs and shit.
Dissolves in his tongue.
It is what he tried to do
15
today.
minutes on average, and can last up to 36 hours. Reject Ready is the.
He be doing hood vlogs, and he went to Delaware. And listen to this.
Shit going on as far as like this little girls going missing and shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I noticed
there's a lot of little girls going missing. That shit weird. Feel me? Like a little girl went missing like 3 nights ago, right there on the corner. Nigga died on this step right here.
It's crazy, cuz.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Real shit. And they don't got nothing to do with sex trafficking. They are stealing our organs. Y'all need to watch your babies. I'm telling y'all.
It is.
Yeah. I said it was normal type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit not normal. Like kids just gonna get snatched the fuck up.
I lost my best friend. He got backdoored.
That shit ain't garnering no media attention. No media attention, man. That would have been like a whole year. You got the shit going on with the black girls in Wilmington. You had the other thing going on in Louisiana with the little girl when the black girls was ending up dead by the motherfucking by the levees and shit. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. But that's what they do though. That's why it's important for them to have the loudest voices. You know, the loudest voices have to be controlled. You know, because if it's not, you might that person might shed light on something that they want to keep in the dark. That's the game, yo. That's the social media game that's been going on, and we just oblivious to it. Yeah, man, we just oblivious to the game that they playing, yo. Like, I've been told y'all the most views don't mean the best content, man. People gotta understand that. It's because a motherfucker got 1 million views, that don't mean they got the best content. That just mean that they're being heavily promoted. They might got a fucking, who knows? Like I told y'all before, I believe that, you know, when Don Lemon left CNN and Sean Hannity left Fox, and you got all these guys getting fired, but they on YouTube, I think they still working for them companies, man. I think they just wanted to spread their wings out, you know, because they see how big the internet is getting. So we need some of our same voices, not on, like, you know, FCC Airways. We need these people on the internet. We need them on Twitch. We need them on YouTube. We need them on, you understand what I'm saying? But it's still the same compromised individuals. They just can speak just a little bit more freely. But they still on a leash. They know what to say and what not to say. But the media, which is controlled, to paint a narrative, Don Lemon fired from CNN after 25 years. It's like, oh, did he really get fired, or did he just branch out? Those are questions that people need to start asking themselves when you see these things. Yeah, hell yeah. What's the other girl? Laura Ingraham. Megan Kelly. Yeah, they still with them networks, man. They ain't get fired for real. You know what I mean? They still with them networks. That's how you see them leave. And they got a whole fucking set when they go back, when they go to YouTube. They still got a fucking probably, you know, 20, $30,000 set. It's like they ain't skip a beat. They ain't take a day off. They go from being fired to now they in the whole set. You feel me? And you gotta also watch them YouTubers that pop up and they got like 150 videos and they already at 10, 20,000 subscribers. Gotta watch them too. Got to watch them. And they be having a whole set. Everything is legit. Camera quality, audio, everything. Like, man, come on, man. Like, yo, we can't be that fucking stupid. Like, I don't know what's going on in any other race of people. I can only speak for what I see when it comes down to the black community and the things that they doing. You know what I mean? You gotta start paying attention to it. Don't let them motherfuckers fool you, man. But, right. You already know that's how that shit go, bro. Niggas first interview Vladimir Putin. First interview Charleston White. Like, yo, hold the fuck up, yo. So Charles White, your first interview, this nigga 110. How the fuck he even fit you in the schedule? I'm sure it was other people that, you know, that's more known that he'd have ran to first. He nigga run to a platform that nobody knows, knowing that he charged. And that's your first interview. Man, watch them niggas, man. But make sure I hit that like button. Make sure Lorraine one of them. He one of them. He with the system. Act like he ain't. Act like he ain't. Yeah, Max. It's sad. I'm ready to get off work, y'all. So I got some shit I gotta do. 8:12. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. So never that keep you new.